This idea of abiding in Christ is what the world around us needs to see from us. You see, this abiding in Christ is a continual personal relationship with Jesus, characterized by trust and dependent prayer and obedience and joy and love.
The authoritative word gives us the substance of what we are to believe. We want Bible reading that reveres the Lord God. Hold the right mentors in high regard. How often does Paul dare say, "You want to know how to live? Watch me." How often do you say that to your congregation? Be imitators of me, even as I also am of Christ. You ought to be saying it. There is a lot of Christian truth and gospel passed on by being watched.
Will you once again recognize who Jesus is? Because Jesus, who is the Lord, called you when he called you into ministry, but he's calling you again, I think. You see, he restores us for a purpose. People restore paintings and sculptures for a purpose. They restore buildings for a purpose. Jesus restores us for a purpose. Love him and love others.
Having done so much right, I fear that we as a movement might now at this critical junction lose the world because we cannot love one another. Might we as a movement take up the art of remembering? That we dare not forget who we were, where we have come from. Because if we do, what God has called us to stands at jeopardy.
And it's important for us as we think about where we're going in the future that we understand who we are. Because I am convinced, friends, that what we do ultimately comes out of who we are. And we must be reminded again. Not so that we live in the past, not so that we try and recreate the past. We celebrate what God has done, and we look ahead to what he will do, but we do it based upon who he's called us to be.